worked a lot on trying to get in a hitter's count and trying to catch something out front in the hitter's count, trying to drive the ball, put a little backspin on the ball, and it's been working out well this spring.
Awesome, awesome. What's your average so far this spring?
About 360, something like that.
That's awesome, awesome. So you're seeing the ball right?
Seeing the ball good, and it's helped out trying to get into a hitter's count instead of just jumping on the first pitch and get myself in a hole early. It's helped out just taking a few pitches, seeing the ball, and then trying to jump on something later in the count.
Okay. Awesome. Well, why don't you get in your stance for me? Take some dry swings for me. Let me see what you're doing here. Good. Good. I love the body lean at the end too. How you have your head over the ball.
Yeah.
I'll hear people say kiss the baseball, keep your head over the ball like that.
I try to bury my nose, you know, just keep my head right there all the way through contact. I've always heard George Brett hit a ball and ball hits the wall. His head's still right there, so I think about that every time I get in there.
Yeah, you don't want to watch where the ball's going.
Right.
After the contact, your head still stays there.
I always said the crowd will let you know where it's at.
Yeah.
You know,
that's very good. That's very good.
So
awesome. When you set up, are you still getting in your athletic position to start? You still feel relaxed and comfortable?
Yeah, that's the main thing. Is I used to get kind of spread out a little bit, and I would get so tied up in here. I was just like locked in here, and I wasn't getting anything to work. So I've tried to get more in just like a shoulder width stance, a little more athletic, a little bend, and just trying to relax a little bit. Let this lower half be a little slower than rushing in.
Has that starting open a little bit allowed you to get your hands through a lot better?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, I mean, when I start open, I can see the ball a lot better. So when I get open like this, I can actually get my head on the ball better.
Yeah, awesome. When you hit a ball good, are you seeing the backspin?
Yeah, definitely.
On those line drives?
Yeah, I'm just trying to hit the top half of the ball and create backspin every time.
Awesome.
You know, I mean, obviously you can't do it every time, but if you could, you'd be in the pros.
Exactly.
For 20 years. But
exactly.
I'm trying.
You can't take the perfect swing every time.
Not every time.
I know we've been working trying to get you more upright.
Right.
How has that been helping you staying up tall and driving down on the baseball?
Well, the main thing is I used to be wider, and my first move would be in here. You know, you can hit like that. Obviously, you can get your hits, but that doesn't give you the backspin you want on the ball. It doesn't get you on top of the ball. So I think when I'm up higher like this, I'm thinking the whole time is to keep this shoulder above the ball. You know, instead of getting in here, I'm thinking get this up, kind of drive this shoulder down into the ball. You know, plus when I stand up like this, it allows me to get on top of this ball right here a little bit better than it does if I'm in here. I'm up under.
Yeah, exactly.
So the pitch in the top half of the strike zone allows me to get on top of it better.
Yeah. And also, at contact, your swing doesn't stop at contact.
No.
You know, you got the follow through and finish of your swing is just as important as the load up and start of your swing.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, there's no way you can get here and get a base hit. I always try to finish with one hand, because even if I leave two hands, I don't finish as much as I want.
Yeah, exactly.
I try to finish with one hand so I get all the way around.
And you really get extended.
Right.
And you really follow through.
Right.
You know, you've heard me say, fight through the ball, and talk about. You hear coaches all the time say, "Oh, you rolled over that one. You rolled over that one." Everything's great. You get your hands to contact. First thing you do is your hand roll, your wrist roll. That's why fight through, and the finish and follow through happens over here.
Right.
And that also is what creates all the power is when you're fighting through the ball.
I think you can tell a lot by what the ball does when you hit it.
Yes.
You know, I mean, if you're, like you're saying, if you're getting around the ball at contact and you're hooking it, even if you hit a line drive, you can see the line drive top spin. But if you're hitting the ball into left, the ball's head high and it's staying head high all the way out through there, you figured out that you're inside the ball at contact. You're hitting backspin.
How you hit a home run and it hits the foul pole and it stays dead straight, that's almost a perfect swing, because if you would have came around that, it would have been foul.
Right.